AEW All-In starts with Lee Moriarty, Charlie Bravo, Shane Taylor and Sean Dean versus Sammy Guevara, Dustin Rhodes, Ross and Marshall Von Erich, and the Von Erichs win with the Iron Claw, Echiseto, Trent Beretta, Lance Archer and Rocky Romero versus Hologram, Kyle O'Reilly, Big Boom AJ and Tomohiro Ishii, and Big Boom AJ wins with his Power Boom, FTR, Cash Wheeler and Dax Harwood versus the Outrunners, Turbo Floyd and Truth Magnum, and Dax wins with a roll-up with his feet on the ropes, Gabe Kidd, Claudio Castagnoli and Wheeler Yuta versus Katsuyori Shibata, Samoa Joe and Will Hobbs for the Trios Tag Team titles, and Joe wins with a Muscle Buster on Yuta, but then Claudio stomps a steel chair that's around Joe's neck. Mark Briscoe and MJF start the men's gauntlet match and Juice Robinson is back. Then Mark hits a J Driller, but MJF throws Mark out and pins Roderick Strong for the win, and now MJF gets a world title match. Adam Cole says he can't wrestle tonight and will be gone for a while. Daniel Garcia versus Sammy Guevara versus Dustin Rhodes versus Kyle Fletcher for the TNT title, and Dustin wins with a roll-up on Garcia, new champion. Will Ospreay and Swerve Strickland versus the Young Bucks, Matthew and Nicholas Jackson, and Swerve hits his kick at the same time Ospreay hits the hidden blade on Matt for the win. Chris Statlander and Megan Bayne start the women's gauntlet match, and Athena hits her finisher on Mina Shitakawa for the win. Now Athena gets a women's championship match. Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin versus Speedball Mike Bailey and Kevin Knight versus Nick Wayne and Christian Cage for the tag team titles, and Lashley wins with a spear on Christian. Then Nick drops Christian and Adam Copeland makes the save and tells Christian, go find yourself. Mercedes Moné versus Toni Storm for the women's championship, and Toni hits Storm Zero off the second rope for the win. Kazuchika Okada versus Kenny Omega for the unified championship, and Okada wins with a Rainmaker. Hangman Adam Page versus John Moxley in a Texas death match for the world championship in the main event. They use a fork, glass, barbed wire, and Marina Shafir gets put through a table. Then Yuta, Claudio and Gabe get involved, and we see a video from Darby Allin on top of Mount Everest saying he's coming to take everything from Moxley. Then Bryan Danielson is there and drops Moxley's goons, and Darby comes down from the rafters to jump on Moxley's Death Riders. Then the Young Bucks drop Page, and Swerve drops the Bucks and gives Page a chain, and Page hits a buckshot lariat on Moxley onto a bed of nails, then hangs Moxley over the top rope with the chain for the win, new world champion. We'll see you next time for the next pay-per-view review.